Hey, passerby. How you doing, buddy? Got a strange camera angle today. I just set it up quick, so it's kind of hard to get a good angle over here on the red wheel. Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for always popping in, bud. Always surprised the first pot with the red clay. Going back from white, how much different it is. Feels so much smoother and easier to throw, but drying's a bit different, and yeah, the drying is different, and obviously staining all of your clothes is a bit different. Still at work, waiting to knock off. Oh, you still at work, bud? Yeah, no, I hear you. You work a lot of hours, man. You work a lot. Because of what's going on with the drying with the other pots, I have to do the small pots today. Because they'll be the ones that can pop off of the bats by tomorrow morning without having full fan air at them. So that's what's got to go on. Adrian, good making. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. So, yeah, I'm going to start with the scallop. I got to do 6 of these, and I got to switch over to another style, and then do another style after that. So, nice, easy little pots today. Well, kind of easy. Easier if they're 2 pounds for me than the 1 pound. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. I got to make 6 of these. These are all for an order. I'm a sub and like. Hey, thanks, Adrian. Appreciate that. Welcome to you. Welcome to the Wolff Pack. Actually, the Wolff Pack is my membership stuff. Oh, and I forgot to change your thing there, passerby. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Just gotta passerby. Moderator. There you go. The power of the dark side is now yours, passerby. Unlimited power. Sam, how's it going, Sam? Thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you're doing well. Switching over to red clay, so I'm on the other wheel. So it's on the opposite side of the room today. Sorry for the iffy view. Just the only way I could kind of set it up to make it work for the time being. So, how is everybody doing anyway that's watching? Hope you're doing well. Patricia. Hey, how's it going, Tricia? Welcome to you. Thanks for tuning in. Just doing work, live streaming my work. This is what I do for a living. I'm a potter. And these are all for a store up in Maine. So there's another one. Let's go. Let's go. This wheel's a bit lower than my other wheel. Probably by about 2-3 inches, which doesn't seem like much, but it is. Changes everything. Thanks for those likes, guys. Appreciate it. Always appreciate everybody watching. And welcome to anybody that's new. Vish, what's up? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Try to read the comments, guys, but sometimes I miss stuff. So if I do miss something that you write, just type it again. I'll get to you. I'll get to you. Go. One down. Hey Gail, how's it going? Vish says, have a great day, sir. Thank you so much. He says, what are you doing today? I'm making my making flower pots for a store. This is what I am. I'm a potter by trade. Mainly focus on horticultural wares for the home and garden. So, but how are you, Gail? Thank you for tuning in. And if you're heading out, Vish, thanks so much. But appreciate you stopping in. Thanks for the visit. Yeah, strange angle today, Gail. I'm on the red wheel, and I don't really have a good place to set up the camera. So it is what it is. Is it? Tis not the best angle. I'll have to figure out something different or a better view of the red wheel. I could have it going straight at it, but it's kind of nice to see the whole situation. Like I was saying before, it's so nice to switch over to red. The first couple of pots, you're like, oh yeah, Forgot how nice it is to throw red clay. Okay. And you can tell probably Gail is watching that this wheel is a little bit lower than my other wheel, so you're on a Zoom meeting, so I might be looking. Cool. Sounds good, Gail. Good luck with the Zoom meeting. Thank you for coming in today. Thank you for popping in. All right. Faith. What's up, Faith? Faith says, wow. Just making pots, Faith. Welcome to you. Rich, hello again. Oh yeah, how's it going, Rich? Thanks for tuning in. I probably could throw these just sitting down. I don't normally sit. Rich says, good. How's your day going? It's going well. Thank you so much for asking. Going well. Just working on a store order. I think when you popped in last, I was also working on this same order. So now I'm just doing the red clay pots for that order. It's time for a haircut, guys. What do you guys think? Think I need a haircut? I do. I don't normally like see myself. I'm looking over. I'm like, yeah, it's time for a haircut. Vicky, how's it going? What are you making? I'm making flower pots for a store order. I'm a potter by trade, so that's what I do for a living. And these are all going to a store in Maine. What are you doing today? Just chilling out? Welcome to you. Almost to the 6 of these, and I have to do a different style. I think I need 24 total, which is never a good thing when I think and not know. As the regular viewers know how often I mess up on counting. It's like dark and gloomy lighting today. Welcome to the Pottery studio, where it's dark and gloomy. So I just stare at the camera while I make a pot. Nice shirt, guys. Y'all look good today. There we go. I think. There we go. this down a little bit more. There we go. And time to do the scallop, which is basically like doing a pie crust. And a little scallop pop. There we go. All done. I'm just stamping my name. And I usually stamp a number, which indicates the poundage of wet clay used. There we go. It's a dark and gloomy pot. Well, there's that first 6 done. Thanks for the 16 likes, guys. That's nice of you. It's always nice. Appreciate every single one of you. Maybe get the next. Oh, I should have wrote down what I actually need. Let's go with the rope rim ones that I know we need. It's quiet in the chat today, guys. You guys are so quiet in the chat. I'm actually able to focus on the pots. Myself watching. Nice one, that's all right. I am pain meds for my broken knee, Rick says. Oh no! Hope your knee heals up. That's no fun. Best wishes on a quick recovery. This one is probably. What should I do? There we go. That's what the customer wanted. So that's what the customer gets. Hunting rabbits, be very, very quiet. We're all watching a Potter. Don't make him mess up. Quiet. You're 9 weeks in, have one. You have 1 a year to go or more. Oh, that's a long road to recover, man. I hope everything goes well. And what was it again? It was a broken knee. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Broken bones are no fun. That is the truth. Gotta grab clay. I busted through those pots a lot quicker than I thought. Weighing out a piece, giving it a quick roll. I don't even really need to wedge this. So, Tore my quadricep tendons. Ouch! Ouch, man. That's no good. Ow. Yeah. That would be painful. Three out of 4 of them you tore? Yikes. Well, like I said, Rich, best wishes on your recovery. So sorry that had to happen to you. BMG says, how long have you been doing this? I've been doing this since I was a little kid, but been doing it professionally since, full-time professionally since 99. I sold my first pots back in the 90s, 96. I'm an old man. So yeah, I've been doing this for a very long time at this point. Do you make pots there, BMG? Good point. Passerby asks, how do you do that, Rich? If you don't mind us asking. Hopefully you're kicking some butt. How does the other guy look? BMG, I just make music. Nice. What do you play? I also play music. I am a guitarist mainly, lead guitarist, but I also play, I've been in bands on drums, I've been in bands on keyboards, Charlie Hunter 8-string, which is bass and guitar at the same time, and I've also been in a band on the mandolin. So. But mainly my thing is electric lead guitar. So that's my other side of my life, and I have some videos on my channel here of me playing music as well. And sometimes at the end of these lives, I pick up my guitar and play. So what do you play, BMG? You're a hip-hop artist. Oh, cool. That's awesome. So you produce your own music, write your own music, and that's cool. Good for you. Do you have a channel, BMG? Oh, Rich, I just squatted down and went to stand up, and it was like a bomb went. Oh, no. Your knees explode. Yeah, that's not good. Sheesh. Well, I guess the whole thing about how's the other guy didn't pan out. I hope you're, like again, I said, hope you're, in all sincerity, I hope your knee heals up and get back to it. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, exactly. BMG says, write and learning to produce. Nice. This one here, but it's not beefed up just yet. Come back in here. Yeah, no, I understand how all that works. Well, good luck to you on your music career. I've recorded a few hip-hop-ish, more so like rock, rap, maybe, songs. Just funny when you sit down to try to write a rap, because it's out of my wheelhouse mainly, but sitting down and writing them on paper, it's really fun to do. If you've never tried it and you're not into hip-hop or rap or whatever you want to call it, I suggest giving it a shot, just writing your own rap. You might surprise yourself at what comes out on that paper. I'm more like on the rock, jazz, fusion style kind of stuff. I do love every style of music mainly. GMG says, I appreciate it. Of course. I wish everybody the best on their ventures. As long as they're healthy ones. Let's see. Now jazz I love as well. Yeah, I love jazz too. Mixing jazz with hip hop is real fun too. So, but yeah, I'm more on the jazz fusion kind of stuff. I have played in a jazz band before, but it is definitely not my forte. But I can do it. If I was to pick which genre would be most acceptable where I should be playing, is probably fusion or rock. Though I've been in like classic rock bands before, and they are so much fun to play in, where you play just the song at hand. It's not that hard to do. And I was talking with a friend of mine, and I started with metal when I was very young. Well, that's not true. I started with classic rock, hard classic rock. So, but then I quickly went over to metal. And we were talking the other day, and said that, you know, it'd be really fun for me to try some metal again, just to see where I'm at these days. Because it's probably been 25 years since I played anything, you know, metal based. So, Sabrina, good afternoon to you. And BMG says, my wife does pottery. Nice. Oh, does poetry or does pottery? You wrote poetry, but if she does poetry, then you guys got the hip hop and the writing mixed up together. That'd be sweet. You'd be able to mix it together. I see these faces coming up. Thanks so much for hitting those, whoever's doing that. It's always funny to see. Hope you're doing well today, Sabrina. Thank you for tuning in as always. You're always so nice. Again, I'm working on a store order for a store in Maine. And I'm here in Connecticut. So it's gonna be a long ride for them to come down and get it. Dude, you are one dumb potter sometimes. I'm talking to myself, by the way, not to anybody in the chat. Put the line in the wrong spot. Put the lime in the coconut. Alright. That's the problem with switching styles, because I'm a production potter. I like to make hundreds and hundreds of the same thing, so if I have to make 10 of one thing and then switch over, my mind is already stuck on the same style I was making before. My focus is to make them all as close as possible so that people can buy 10 of them and put them on a table and have them all look the same. So when my focus has to change over to a different style, I forget, and then I instantly go back to the style I was doing right before. So Amy says, hey, how are you? I've been here for a few minutes. Just subscribe. Hey, thanks so much, Amy. Welcome to you. Appreciate you doing that. I am doing well. I'm just making a store order today, as I did for the last week. I did all the white pots. These are all going to be red in color. This is just like a roped rim style. So, to specifications on what the store wanted. So that's what I'm doing. Nice to see you in here, Amy, and welcome to the channel. Always nice to see new subscribers in here. Sorry, I didn't wedge out all the clay beforehand, guys, so I'm just keep running back and forth and getting more clay. Hopefully that's not bothersome to any of you that are watching. If it is, I'm sorry. So what I'm doing right here is I centered the clay. I went all the way down, I created a drainage hole, and I lifted up a little bit and pulled out and created a base. Now I'm bringing in the walls, pulling up, go for my second pull. So I'm pushing in, pushing out, and lifting up every rotation to get my height. Now I'm using what us potters call ribs. Using the rib to smooth out. There's my height and width I want. One more time just to clean that up. That's the rib. Now I'm going to put the rope on, which is a handmade tool that I made. And then I have to put the lines in, so I use the same rib. And this customer wanted to have 3 lines. So 3 lines is what they get. I probably would have just went with the one though. Probably should be making a lot of these. Passerby, nice. Yeah, have a, glad you're getting out of work, man. Guy works a lot of hours. You like me, you just non-stop, except your hours change every minute. Mine are just every waking moment usually. Amy says, I'd love to hear some of your music. I will check it out after. Yes, I don't have a lot up. I used to have an album up, but the company it was out through, it did not renew. So I have to like redo it. So, but anyway, on my channel, there's a few videos of me playing guitar. But mainly it's the pottery channel. So I haven't polluted the channel with music yet. But there are a few of me kind of just getting back in the swing of things, because it's been years since I've been in bands. I've been in so many bands, and then 2019 I kind of stopped playing in bands. So I'm gonna need to scrape the rust off all the fingers. Yeah, my channel so far, I think I did a cover of Jeff Beck a couple weeks ago. The first practice video I did was me kind of playing like a Pink Floyd-ish kind of, you know, whatever, jam. And then I think there's also a cover of Aretha Franklin that I played with my friend Rajiv Sharendra, who was actually Kevin G in Mean Girls, and my father, who plays banjo. So there's that on my channel as well. Victoria, okay. I don't think I can provide you with that. I know that's what you want, but might have to wait. Leonis, how's it going? No, I just like that. You got a laugh out of me. Amy says, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I am in Connecticut. What about you? Where are you from? Connecticut, United States. Yeah, passerby. See, we give props to decent ones like that. Because it was, you know, it wasn't too bad. It was decent enough to leave. So, well done, Victoria, if that's actually your real name. Which I don't believe it is. Not with comments like that. You're making stuff up. I think your name is Terry. Alpha, I love handmade pottery because no two items are the same. Do you have a website you sell on? Sure do. It's benwolfpottery.com. And I actually focus on making these pots as close as possible so people can make, you know, buy like 10 of them. So my focus has actually been on production wear. So to get them to be the same is kind of not exactly the same, but close enough to where you could have 10 of them on a table and go, okay, those all go together perfectly. So, but you're right, no two are the same, especially when you treat it that way, which sooner or later I'll be, if you're on this channel, I also do one-of-a-kind lives where I'm making one-of-a-kind pieces for my website. Connecticut is beautiful, Alex says. Oh, thanks. It is. Thanks, I own it. No. Connecticut is beautiful. I don't know why I said thanks. Idiot. It is beautiful. We're in the northwest corner of Connecticut, Litchfield County. So it is really beautiful up here. You're in upstate New York near the border of Massachusetts. Oh, nice. We're probably right near each other then. How far up are you? I ride my motorcycle up to Copake quite often, up to Bash Falls. That's where I like to go from here. I wonder where your accent is from. My accent is from right here in Connecticut. Your English accent is different. Where is it from? My accent is from Litchfield County, Connecticut. So I'm in between Boston and New York. So it's between Boston and New York. I'm stuck right in the middle. I have a movie accent. How about that? Amy says, living in Steventown. Nice, Steventown. I don't know that off the top of my head. Apart from my big family, lives years there. Nice. Mud. What's up, Mud? What's up? You're across the pond in Scotland. Nice. I've only been, unfortunately, sorry, I've only been to England for a different country. Flew into Manchester. The closest to Scotland we got was up in the Lake District in Kendal, which was absolutely beautiful. And it was the last day we were there, and I was pissed because all I wanted to do was keep going north. Because that was my kind of topography. It's funny, everybody that comes in from Scotland is confused by my accent. It's hilarious. But I get confused with the Scottish accent as well. When it's thick. Alex, I'm from Colombia. Have you ever been? No, I have not, Alex. That'd be cool, though. someday when I don't have to make pots, I'll head south. But no, I have not been there. Like I said, the only country I've ever been to is England. And like I said, loved it. Got to check out so many amazing potteries, abbeys, and a lot of it turned into a pub crawl, as you guys call it over there. But I was in my youth, so. Oh, you're near Pittsfield. Okay, it's kind of near Ski. Yeah, Jimmy Peak for sure. Been up there so many times. I know where you are. That's a nice area up there too, like on the other side to the west of Pittsfield. It's beautiful up there. Used to go to Jiminy Peak all the time when we were younger. It was like, do we want to keep going? No, Jiminy's just fine. It is good to do what makes you happy in life. It seems you're doing it. Oh, Alex, yeah. I am. This is my job. And I most certainly am happy doing it. I've done many other jobs that were massively difficult. Not that this isn't difficult, but it just takes a lot of repetitive, muscle memory skills to be able to do it. But when I was younger, grew up on a dairy farm, so I threw hay for my whole childhood and picked rocks. And then I worked for a mason, a carpenter, a painter. And all that time I was trying to figure out how to turn this into a full-time thing, which I finally did in '99. So, oh, your family's from 1924, Leon. That's cool. Potter's a pretty job. Nice. I enjoy it. I get to do something that I enjoy to do for a living. What you see here is not all of it, so I stream the fun part, which is throwing the things. So everything else, carrying clay, firing pots, packing orders, all the other stuff that is involved with this as a business. It is just a pain. Like we loaded, actually my wife did it yesterday. She loaded 1,000 pounds of clay down here into the basement where I throw. And I usually do about 1,000 pounds a week-ish. And I'm really thinking I do a lot more. But the average has been, let's just say 1,000 pounds a week-ish. Vienna says hi. BB Naturals, hey, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in here. Alex, I want a job like yours. My job is so stressful because I work on sales and it is difficult to reach a budget all the time. Yeah, Alex, my job is sales as well too. So not only do I have to make these, I have to sell these. So if I was just doing the sales end, I'm pretty decent at doing that. But it's a whole, you have to, when you work for yourself and with help from my wife, of course, we have to do all of the jobs. So ends up being, people say it's not stressful, and it's like, well, I'm compressing thousands of pounds a week. So my body is definitely tense nonstop. My brain is tense. There's due dates for things. There's all these other things. So, not that I'm trying to make it sound like it's the hardest job in the world, but it is really hard to create your own product and sell it and pack it and ship it. Maybe natural working for yourself is tough. Yeah. Well, Reed, mini orchid pot? Nope, these aren't mini orchid pot. Amy says, yeah, it's nice and quiet around this area. Lots of farms, horse farms, Saturday, summer. Yeah, that's it. That's why I love going up there. The topography is beautiful up there. That's literally where I head on my motorcycle I head up that way because of the rolling farm hills. It just, you know, here it's very hilly and it's beautiful here as well. But up in New York State, it's, yeah, that's my stomping ground on my motorcycle. I don't believe it. Each time I come here, I meet people from Grace. Oh, cool. Maybe you're bringing them in. Alpha Pup. I work mobile dog grooming. It's a very difficult job, so it's dangerous. We have another person that comes in often from Ireland that works as a mobile dog groomer, named Corey. She comes in quite a bit. And it is difficult. It's difficult not to hit those quicks. The dogs who lash out at hands. Oh, I know. Alex says, nice to see you. Ben, have a great rest of your day. You too, Alex. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Maud, have a great day too, Alex. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for stopping by, Alex. Best wishes to you. Sorry, they're just small pots today, guys. I'm going to be doing bigger pots this week. Mrs. Harry, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Always nice to see you here. Now, what was her name? Amy. Yeah, Amy's got me thinking about riding my motorcycle up that way. I need a couple nice days off so I can get up that way. It needs to be during the week. Because I don't ride on the weekends because it's crazy around here. Plus I got a retail shop I got to help run on the weekends. So. BB Naturals. Well, Dad and I got to change my oil. Love my dad, saving money. There you go. Have a beautiful day. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Barbie. Take care. Thanks for popping in. And go look, I'm changing the oil. I didn't know you were Andre Giant the fan. An Andre the Giant fan. Oh, only 80s kids like me will get the reference. There's a bar, wait a minute, there is a bar here that does open mic night on Thursday nights. Oh, nice. I haven't hit up an open mic in a long time either. And I already forgot, do you play music as well, Amy? I think you might have already told me, but as you can see, talking with so many people can be a little bit. It's like talking at a party and then waiting for somebody to turn around and say something. And you go to the next person, and the next person says something to you. So I'm sorry if you already said that you did. I already forgot. I need more of those. One more of those, and I need to check exactly what I'm making here. All right, we got another 80s kid in the chat. So I'm talking about Mud says, I'm loving this rim detail. Yeah, it's just a rope. I like it too. Then we were all just... I don't see. I'm horrible with acronyms. What the hell is an MPC? Alpha Pup says, I'm 19. Yeah, I'm 1980. Yeah. Oh, you got 5 years on me. I know it's a big deal for people in their 80s, or born in the 80s or the 70s. 5 year difference. What do you know? I got to see when I was 2 years old the release of Star Wars in 1977. Suck on that, 80s kid. Amy says, I sing, but I guess I'm more of a karaoke singer, so I'm told. There you go. Yeah. I do that for fun here in the basement with friends. It is a riot because I have a PA system for playing music. So sometimes I run karaoke through it just to do for fun in the basement, which is hilarious. I also do drum karaoke, so I find drumless tracks of songs, and then different drummer friends of mine will be over and we'll do our own takes of the song, drum karaoke. So that is an absolute blast to do. I'm missing stuff, sorry. Non-player characters, Mud says. That's what that means? Okay, sorry. I'm horrible with acronyms, dude. Or if you're a dude, sorry. I just call everybody dude because I'm from the 80s again. Shy dude. Non-player characters. Okay. You were born in 1980 also. Cool. There you go. It's the coolest year to be born in, as far as I'm aware of. Haha. I think to myself, what the heck is I don't know. I don't know these things. Like I told you, these acronyms, like LOL, when I was a kid, meant lots of love. Your grandmother would write a letter. It said XOXO LOL, which meant hugs and kisses, lots of love. So when I first got my phone, one of my buddies sent me a text. Or I sent him a text saying, hey, finally got a cell phone. And he wrote, welcome back to the real world. Or welcome to the real world, LOL. I wrote back, lots of love. And he said, no, it's laugh out loud, you idiot. I'm like, well, come on, my whole life it was something different. Oh, it says, I play instruments, can't sing at all. I can sing a little bit. I've fronted bands before, but it's not my favorite thing to do. I've done it before. I can do it. I can harmonize and do all that stuff. It's just when there's a really good singer, have them do it. Let's see. The sponge on the plate noise is lovely. There you go. Get some ASMR noises. ASMR Pottery. Amy says, oh, thanks. I sing a lot of songs, but I'm told I am good at Fleetwood Mac. And the landslide rolled it down. I can do a country version of that. I'm surprised there isn't a country version of that yet. That's pretty cool. If you can wail out the Stevie Nicks. There's some tough ones there. We'll read back in the days on paper text. Yeah, pretty much. No, my first cell phone was 2015, and it was a smartphone. I avoided it at all costs. I didn't want anything to do with social media. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to make pots and deal with the people I met in person. If I had to communicate, talk on the phone, which I still like to do more so than text, because there's no tone involved. Stevie Nicks. Was it? I don't even know how to say your name. Amen, Ran, whatever. Hello to you. My favorite thing to do is relax with the saxophone. Hey, that's cool. I can't I'm not good with wind instruments, though I have played saxophone before, in more of a joking, um, abstract kind of sound. Used it on a couple of recordings that I did. Just hit a lot of reverb on and hit one note kind of deal. And then faded it in, faded it up. I'm old school. When I record, I like to actually use instruments. I don't use any artificial stuff other than some keyboards. But if it's able to be played on a real instrument, it should be recorded on one. Well done, Ben. Dinner time here. Be safe. Man, nice day. You too. Thanks, Leonis, for popping in. It's always nice to see you here. You're always very welcome here, and thank you so much for cruising in today. Amy, I sing a lot of old country. That's music from my grandparents played. Yeah, that's kind of, if I was to do any country, that's what it would be for me as well. Some of my favorite country songs are all oldies, like very old. My wife is a big Elvis fan, which I do like as well, but I'm more of a, I don't know, Waylon Jennings. If I was to choose old country, Johnny Paycheck. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, there we go. Made an extra one of those. Cause I'm doop. I just gotta grab. Sorry, guys. I gotta grab more of these bats. So these are bats that I throw the pots on. I have them off to the side. Leon says, thanks, see you soon. Yeah, take care, Leon. Okay, time for me to go make dinner. All right, Alpha, thanks for tuning in. Like Tanya Tucker, Loretta Lynn. Well, I'm a Conway Twitty fan. What do you know about that? You're the reason our kids are ugly, little darling. Looks aren't everything. Money ain't everything. At the shop, well, when I'm working here, I do have probably 5 Conway and Loretta songs in my playlist. My playlist is so ridiculous, guys. It goes from rap to rock to country to blues to jazz. Break it down with the funk, funkadelic. Make my funk to P-funk, because I like to get funked up. Amy, what is your favorite song to sing of all time? Asked Mud. Amy, awesome. I love that song. I love I love you just the same. I love the ending of that song. Oh, I'm the reason your kids are. What about the ones that are bald? He says, mine is crazy all over the place. Yeah, mine too. It's just, I think it's just the nature of it. I think most people's probably are as well. Mine's really all over the place. Like I'll have like a Loretta and Conway song on, and then it'll go to like a Tupac song, and then it'll be like the theme to Last of the Mohegans. The Kiss will pop up. And then from there it'll go to like a John Coltrane song. So, and it doesn't even affect me. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's a perfect mix. to people riding in the car with me, or probably, you know, on a trip if I like, oh, why was this up next? K-Rose on GTA. Is there a limit? Dude, some of the best songs are on that for GTA. Like I said, Johnny Paycheck, I'll Be Hating You. If you have not listened to that song, Passerby, I think you'll like it. I don't know, but I have a feeling you like it. So, yeah, search I'll Be Hating You by Johnny Paycheck. You got me hating like to do, and it won't be long, and I'll be hating you. They always seem that on those games, they seem to get the best soundtrack going. You like to sing Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Hey, I'm not really too. Did you hear the country version of that one? I felt like I was driving down the road with my regular radio on. Dude, I just made a second one of these. I need to not do this. Time for a water break. Got 2 extras of those. Maybe I should make a third and sell them as a 3-pack. Instead of taking a water break, I'm going to do 1 more of these. Let's see. Margaret says hi. How's it going, Margaret? Welcome to you. I don't like it all way better, but yeah, I mean, whenever they do a cover that's not even old, in my opinion, it's always strange. Never really got into that song, to be honest with you, but it was on all the time. Guys, thank you for the 36 likes today. I appreciate every single one of you for doing that. Alright, so I made an extra 3 of these. The last time I go from not making enough of these to making 3 extra. So these 3 extra, I will make saucers next to go with them. And then I will put them on my website as a 3-pack. One of a kind. That's what's going to happen. See how much lower the wheel is, guys? I'm like totally bento. I should be just sitting down probably. I don't know if that'll work, but maybe we should try. Pearly, how's it going? Where are we? This is new. This is just on the other side of my room. This is my red wheel. I have a wheel for white clay and a wheel for red clay. Because the red clay stains everything so much, might as well. Plus I was lucky enough to get, I believe it was this wheel. No, this is my first wheel. The white wheel was the one that I was gifted by Shimpo when I went on the Martha Stewart show. So back in 7? Somewhere around there. It was live on NBC, and they Shimpo was like, "Hey, if you show the wheel in the front, they yeah, send me a free wheel." So that's how I got this. Mud said hi. I still have yet to find that in a live. The button that says just said hi. All right. here's what I gotta do. I gotta put the tools aside that I'm using so I don't make that mistake again. And the best thing to do, I don't know if you guys have ever thought of this, but if you need to like a change of mindset, just cross a different threshold in your house. It sounds messed up. But for some reason, my little brain works that way. So all I have to do is kind of walk into a room and then come back. Sounds crazy. Cheers to everybody watching, by the way. I probably says, sorry, I can't stay for long. I'm in the garden. Yeah, no, it's beautiful outside. Oh, have fun in the dirty pearl. Yeah, there you go. Hydration. Hydration time, Mud. Mud, have you been here before, or you're just a new name? Mud. All right. Cross the threshold. Okay. I think it should be all good for the next batch of pots. Though I should look up to make sure I don't mess everything up. What's going on with how many of these? I made 8 of those. 8 of these, 10 of those, 6 of these, so 8. Okay. Split rim with a foot. I also need 3 saucers, so you guys, somebody can remind me if you're still here that I need to make 3 saucers at the end of these 8. That would be lovely. Pearly says I'm turning myself into a flower. Okay. Mud, yes, new subscriber. Cool. When I go to another room, it's for a reason. I don't just remember what the reason is. Oh, so it works opposite for you. It's like walking into another room wipes my memory. Exactly. That's exactly what's happening with me. I had to go wipe my memory of what I was just making, so I can now make a new style. Oh, there we go. Another 80s kid. The same thinking. Why are you going to another room? I just have to wipe my memory. I'll be right back. It'll only take a second. I've got this to remember all, but the problem is I can't remember what I've forgotten. Well, and you'll never know what you've forgotten because you can't remember. All right, so split rim with a foot is what I said. As far, good thing I didn't ask you guys to remind me, because nobody did. I did ask you guys to remind me something, but we'll see what that is. If you remember. Okay, with a foot. So we got my trusty tool here. And this one, just flare out the rim a little bit. There we go. Kind of like a little urn style. I've got to remember, I read that. Not a Potter fan, hey? That was a nice scratchy sound. You're into the sounds, huh? So, how about I help you with that? You into that sound too? Judging by your name, you would be. Like to play in the mud.
You think mud is your ally? I was born in it, molded by it.
I bet. That was a great Ed Hardy. Yeah, was that his brother? Is that Tom's brother? Edward Hardy. That was a good Ed Hardy. Guys, thank you for the 41 likes again. I always like that. Nini? Hi, Pottery. Hello. The pot says hi back. How are you? Thank you for tuning in today. Nice to see you here. And everybody that's new today, welcome to you. Seems like there's some new people chatting. So welcome to all of you that are new. Split rim with a foot. That is what I said, right? Is that the scratchy sound you were talking about? I would assume so. Yes. Yes, he says. So, yeah, I needed 8 of these. Oh, then a soft sponge after. You're really into these sounds, huh? It's like what you're into. Glad I can provide the sounds for you. I'll do that again for you. I know you're into it. Hey, Nini, thanks for the heart and the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Not like that. Yeah. Whatever. How do you mean then? sound is equivalent to a good ear cleaning organ and deep scratching. I like the way you have a positive outlook on the sounds. Pottery sounds can be quite funny. I should just do a short on the different pottery sounds. There we go. This little urn style. We're getting there, guys. You guys are helping me through getting this portion of the order done, and I appreciate you hanging out with me while we're doing it. Tomorrow I'll be doing much bigger pots. These are only 1 pound pots. I'll be doing 6 pound pots tomorrow. So if you are wanting to watch more pottery, and most certainly bigger ones than these tiny little 1 pound pots, tune back in tomorrow. I should be, I don't know, around the same time. 12, 1 o'clock, I'll probably go live. Eastern Standard Time. It would go on the playlist. Yeah, I don't know how many of the big ones I have to do. I know I have to do at least 6 of the number 6, and then probably 24 pounds. 24 pounders. That is. We haven't thrown a 24, 25 pounder in a while. And I need more of those, so those will be coming up soon as well. I don't know if I've ever done a live stream of making the 24 pound pots. Probably should. Actually, more so 25 pound. That's what I usually throw. Those are big. I need to set up a different camera angle for that. Sure. It wouldn't even fit. So you can see this board is in the way right here. This would have to be, the wheel would have to be pulled out into the middle of the room because the pots end up being about 20 inches or so. Just about. Vicky, how's it going? Your hard work. Continue like that. Oh, thanks, Vicky. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's clean up that. See, what I do, guys, is I have to make sure this line is right. So it's, I guess I keep continually calling it the fluidity of the line, which kind of, I don't know, words it correctly for me anyway. I don't know how else to say it. But the line needs to be nice and smooth. So it needs to go in and out and in, but all have like an elegant angle to it. So you can kind of see it actually with that, because of the dark lighting today. What's that? Hey Vicky, I like your PFP hat. Was it profile? Is that your workshop? Vicky says, yeah, this is where, oh yeah, this is, I work from home, so this is where I work. This is my red wheel. I usually throw a majority of stuff on the other wheel because that is where I throw all the white clay pots. So today I'm working on the red wheel. Hence the shitty lighting. I have better lighting over there. Very nice. The split top is cool. Thanks. Bro, you look like a toddler and an adult at the same time. Where? Ah, hell no. That's pretty funny. I like that name. Oh, hell no. Well, welcome to you there, hell no. What, Mud's leaving? Ben, do you sell also, or do you try not to? I sell the stores, yeah. And this is a store order right here. I have 36 or 37 stores I deal with, and I can't take any more, though. So that's where I'm at with that. But I definitely do. Passerby says he is a toddler and adult at the same time. You kind of got that right. You kind of got that right. From the waist up. That is cool. Hell no, says, I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? Don't be sorry. Be aware. You hurt my toddlerish feelings. Dude, you can't say anything to me I haven't said to myself. Hang on, let me click on Helna's thing. Oh, look. Guys, can you see Helna now? Oh, only I can see it. What a shirt. Dude, you got to change that shirt. There's like Cheeto stains on it, bro. It's a cool new app I've been using. I've been able to click on the person and look at them, which is really interesting. Helna had a ripped up shirt with a bunch of Cheetos on his chest. It was strange. But I'm glad he's got a sense of humor. Oh, no, I don't give a shit. Dude, you have to have a sense of humor to make art and try to sell art for a living. Art. Ron White style. There's some kind of Ron White. You want me to do some kind of Ron White joke? Ron White did make pots in Mexico before his career started as a comedian. So take that. He started as a comedian in his 40s, so maybe. Tater salad. Is that what you're getting at there? I'm going to do a tater salad joke. Hey. Ugh. Click. Everybody just goes away. No, the Cheetos on the shirt. Well, you know. Amy says, I gotta go. I'm on the phone. We'll be back soon if you're still on. Sounds good, Amy. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you coming in. Nice to meet you. Whatever. Nice to meet your profile picture. Thank you for tuning in. And your kind comments. He makes a joke about being on a beanbag chair eating Cheetos. Does he? Is that where I got it? I'm a joke thief. Could be. These things get burned into my brain when I start talking like that. Because you can only imagine what people are doing when they're watching these and they're doom scrolling through the shorts and they pop in on this. They literally could be bare chested with Cheetos on their chest. I thought that was a funny idea. Maybe that was put in my head from Ron White. I don't know, but maybe. There's another sound for you, Mud. Mud said, so what was the numbers again? And question mark? I don't know. Like what? Oh, how many of these I'm supposed to make? I don't know. I can't remember. 2 seconds ago. I'm supposed to make 8 of these. And I'm supposed to make 3 saucers. The dog's running around like a freaking maniac up there. He's a maniac. He wasn't gifted with a fully functional brain, so just like his dad, just like his daddy, like me. What, you retracted your messages? You got distracted by what? The noises? Hell no. Oh, I'm picturing like Steve Harvey. Oh, hell no. Hell no, nah. Is that a Andrew Schultz reference from the roast of Tom Brady? That was a good joke. You can spell things. I don't give a crap. I'll just read them the way you write them. You spelled something. What was that tiny instrument? I have a joke I'm going to say back, but was there an actual conversation about a tiny instrument? The waist down. Yeah. I already said a waist down joke. Yeah. Your waist down. You're a joke thief. What? Like doll's face? As an octopus, I have no waist. That's what you are as an octopus? So you have 8 tentacles and no waist? What a shame. Hell no. I said, will you do, again, do a video with Martha Stewart? Will I do a video with Martha Stewart again? I've been on her show, I don't even know, at least a dozen times, maybe more. So who knows what will happen, but I go and see her quite often. She's a good friend. You never know what's going to happen. different kind of pottery. What, you want me to make you one? Is that what's going on here? Uh-oh, today's the day, Pastor Ben? About Ben's tiny. Yeah, you had to explain the joke to him, dude. It wasn't worth it. I mean, the joke really bombed. I should have like a little just car crash sound off to the side. So every time somebody makes a real lackluster joke that doesn't go over, at least over the chat's head, there should be a car crash sound. For Martha's show nowadays, she's got a bunch of different shows going on. She just put out a new one with a cooking, I believe in Toronto. So I don't know. We'll find out if anything else comes up. She knows I'm always down to do whatever. Let's see here. I'll go with that. One of these. Well, technically, it's not a joke because it's true. I mean, it isn't. Fortunately, for. I'm about to make you one right here. Joyce, always coming in at a great time. How are you? Back in the day, Ben, instead of car crash, they would just get the cane. Yeah. I like that too. How are you, Joyce? Thank you for tuning in. Do you want me to make you one there, passerby? Is that what this is going to be about again? You're into that? Freaking animals. Now I can make you one called the Big Ben. It'll be my signature, and you'll be able to heat it up in the oven to a proper 102 degrees. Mud, I feel like you've been here before and you just have a new name. I'm having that feeling. There's a disturbance in the force. Hey Ram, hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 of them. And I also said I needed to make something. You guys remember what that was? Yeah. Do you guys have a memory of what was needed? Where did that go over everybody's head? Not gonna lie. This has been way more fun than I ever expected to be. Bravo, sir. What's up? Mud, are you new here? I really think you have been here before. Yes, Gail pops in with a reminder. Gail, you didn't need to come away from your Zoom meeting to do that. Thank you. Oh yes. Not here on another channel. That was your last name. Okay. Choice, you're good. All right. All right, so I got to make these little tiny saucers. Fit that 3-pack of extra pasta I made. There's one. These happen quick. Boring. Where are you from? I'm from the United States of America. Good old Connecticut. In the Constitution State. Where are you from? In fact, I didn't ask where's Mud from. Where's Barry Ram from? The tiniest. Mud says the tiniest of platters. As you see, a potter in the wild making the tiniest of platters. Ever so small to catch the water from the dish. You're from Turkey. Cool. Wow. That's quite a distance away. That's very cool that YouTube has sent you here. Welcome. I don't know if I've seen your name in the chat before, but if you're new, welcome to you. I feel like I might have. Sometimes these lives have hundreds and hundreds of people in it, and I can't keep track of all the names. So if I say, are you new here, blah, 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 and I don't remember, you can just do a call back, and I'll usually remember. Turkey has a great product. They sure do. What is it? The tiny razor again is also a name stamp. Yes, stamp my name on them. That way people know they're not like for food. They're for the dishes to go underneath the flower pots. Because who would eat off a plate with somebody's name on it? Everybody? That's my name. My plate. Okay, I needed 3 of those. we've accomplished. Let me just count. I got 6, 8, 9, 10, 3-pack, and then 8 of those. 1 pound pots accomplished with you guys for this order. Now it's on to 2 pound pots. Or should we do, you guys want to, no, let's do a 2 pound. I'll save the bigger ones for tomorrow. Potters use all kinds of random things I can never be sure. We sure do. We use all different types of random items like this. You know what that is there? That's a Nesquik top. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry about that. An ice cream cone. Ah, yeah, no, I left it right at a very strange point. Amy says, I'm back. I'm back, man. I'm back, man. Welcome back to the game. I can't do my Batman voice right now. I have to do a deep voice with a little bit of a slur. And then I can do it. I have to add the slur. There you go. Alfred. Alfred. I just tried a couple 2 pound pots. They're going a little bit bigger. Tomorrow I'll be doing big pots. Bigger pots, I would say. Be a little more interesting for you guys to watch, probably.
If you want to tune back in,
this isn't that tall. This is only about, well, once it's fired, it'll be about 6 inches. No, not tall. Tall for today. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, tomorrow I will be, I'm thinking, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back live making bigger pots. Hopefully I will be able to make that happen. I will be making the same shot as over here. I know that you guys have watched previous streams. It's a better view, I would say, on the other wheel. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Maybe I can figure out a better angle. I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure out a good angle over here. So, here's all the scrap. And Mud, you like this sound, so there you go. There's some Pottery ASMR for you. It's just dropping mud all over the place. What heck? There you go, Mud. That was for you. I haven't played with clay since school, but I love the feel. Amy said it's nice. Oh, that was a nice transition on the lip with, thanks, Bud. I'd be glad if you could show me the products you've made. Okay. I could do that. Just cleaning up the tools, guys. You know what, while I do this, why don't I actually allow myself to sit? Because while I'm making pots, I really don't allow myself to sit very often. The least I could do is sit down while I clean up the tools. So how's everybody's day? I hope your day is treating you well. Welcome back to the Ben Wolff Pottery Podcast. Today's weird news is brought to you by stupidity. We should end the streams with like stupid news of the day. Old man Kenobi. Relax, don't do it. It's good to have a sit down. Yeah. Old Ben needs to take a break. I don't drive train all day like some Australian named passerby. Just sit there and watch everything pass right by. You like those squishy noises there? Got some strange requests today. And I've actually been accommodating, which is a bit messed up. Will you run a tool around the inside? Of what? Of here? I just clean it up. Tom, do you imagine Patrick Swaze is behind you? Who's Patrick Swaze? Swaze? I don't. Who is Tom Swaze? Is he French or something? Is he one of them French? Swaze. I've never heard of him. Who's that? The actor. He's an actor? Like, do I imagine like Jake Gyllenhaal behind me? Is that what you're getting at? He did the Predator movie. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. The Predator, or was he like in the original? He's in the original. Was he like the first one killed? He was in that Minecraft movie, right? Ah, okay. Bayram. Good night. Yeah, good night to you. See you soon. I don't know. Who is he? Tom. Snodgrass. What the hell's a snodgrass? Is that like a grass that has like, it's like half sod, half snot? No, I don't know who's a Swaze. He was in the older movie Ghost. It was a horror movie. Is that what you're talking about? It was a horror movie? Like Casper the Ghost? Or is it a horror movie? Sounds like a horror movie. If he's behind me. That would be a bit horror movie-ish. Not a horror movie. Okay. No, I don't. Swaze. I'll have to look. Patrick, was it? Patrick Swaze. I don't know. Yeah. But I don't think you're thinking of Sigourney Weaver. But I think you're thinking of Sigourney Weaver. Oh yeah, Sigourney, the one that weaves. She weaves like alien things together, right? Pronounced Swazi. Swazi. Is he African? It has Whoopi Goldberg in it. Whoopi Goldberg? That was in Predator 2? Swayze. Joyce, oh boy. Shaw, dude, you don't think I know who like Brody is from Point Break, brah? You think I haven't seen Ghost and haven't heard that reference before, bro? Like Sam Wheat is stuck, and Sam Wheat is stuck in my proton pack, bro. I was totally messing with your domes, bro. Now I'm doing like Keanu Reeves from like Point Break and like, you know, totally like Morpheus and all that stuff too, man. Tom goes, oh, you're good at playing dumb. I know, it comes right off the top of the dome, bro. Sorry to Amy, who actually was trying to help. It's a non-stop one. Like, it's kind of like going into like I don't even know how to like go about it. It's like the oldest cheese ball. Oh, like Patrick Swayze's behind it. You know, he could have came up with something else. Like even, I don't know. And that's why I kind of just went with that. You know, we hear it every single live stream. So that's my new take on it. So sorry actually to Amy, who was kind of be nice. It's every live stream. I've been doing this for the last almost year now. It's multiple times every. Flailing right now, are you, bud? Good time. It does come naturally. You are right. You are correct. I don't know, Swaze. I mean, what is he anyway? What is the name origin? You don't know? Of course I know. And I'm a potter. You know, many people used to come in the shop. Hey, honey, look, it's like from the scene from Ghost. Need to make a better movie. I have a couple of director friends. I'm going to get a hold of them and say it's time. Hire me for a role in your upcoming movie, and we're going to make a better upgraded version. Todd did in. Wait, what? Was you? Was you the one, Tom? I think. Was you the one? I think you was. All right, sorry for messing with you, Tom. But your joke backfired. I could have read something else too. I've also done that before, so watch out if you do that. I'll just write like, Tom Snodgrass is 40 years old and he just figured out how to roll up a garden hose. Let's all give a W in the chat for Tom. All right, I'm off. And thank you guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Oh, we got a W in the chat for Tom. We got a W in the chat for the Snodgrass. Hopefully Tom comes back. I was totally messing with him. And Gail, I'm just about to leave. How you know I'm 40? I just know. I just clicked on your thing. Everybody knows. They all know. Everybody knows. It's out there. I also know that you're wearing a dark green t-shirt right now. Gail missed it, passerby. Yeah, you did. That's all right, Gail. These things happen. But it's always a pleasure to see you, Gail. Yes, have a good one. Joyce Mudd, thanks for tuning in. Says, that was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. See you again. Yeah, sounds good. I'll be on tomorrow, 1 o'clock-ish. 12:30, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for another episode. Amy, nice to meet you as well. Gail, great stream. Thank you. Thanks for hanging in, even though you had a Zoom call. W stream, W for the chat. There you go, Mud. Nice. It's crossed off before every episode even starts, Gail. You know, it's the middle of the bingo card. So it's kind of like the freebie. Like get out of jail free card. Passerby, take care. Maybe I'll see you in a little bit. You never know. Can't wait for tomorrow. Mud says, all right, we can't wait. I think you're going to have to. I'm sorry. But how many fingers am I holding up? One middle one, Tom. You're holding up one middle finger. Yeah. Amy says, I will see you again for sure. Where are you? Yeeks. YouTube. Well, don't forget to add in the one government doesn't want you to know about. I don't know about any of that stuff. I wouldn't know about it if they didn't want you to know. Tom says, dude, I'm wearing a dark green t-shirt. I know, I'm telepathic, dude. I'm sorry. That's the other. I was going to start another channel and show people what that's all about, but I'm sorry, Tom. But that's how it works. Live stream pops in right at the end. I'm about to leave live. Nice to see you, by the way. Now you got me confused. Hope you're doing well. Howdy doody, he says. He comes in as Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. It's pretty funny. Nice to see you too. But no, it is nice to see you live. Mud says hello, goodbye. All right, cool. All right, guys. I do have to end this and get on with my life. So. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, you might want to clean that shirt too. There, Tommy. If you don't mind. Just that right. There's a stain right on that right corner. All right. All right, peace, guys. I gotta go. I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow.